So.
All right.
All right. Hey everybody, how's it going? So we just did the video for the Dragon Ball Super card game pre-release stuff that we just got. You should go check that out if it's up before this. If it's up after this, you should check it out then too.
Yeah, if it's up after, you're probably confused.
Yeah,
what's
who
going on
knows?
now.
But
Yeah.
no, we just want to take a little bit of time to talk about something wild that happened today. That I'm actually really excited for. The Pokemon Go Fest tickets went up today.
So excited.
It was a debacle to say the least. So we have. I was lucky enough to get tickets for my friend Will and I. If my Dragon Ball Super card game isn't up yet, this is my friend Will.
Hey!
He's one of the best people I've ever met.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shower him in compliments to make Zach super jealous. Love you, Dad. But yeah. So they had the site up, the GoFest site up with the countdown on it, and I was on that site watching that countdown for like the half hour before it happened.
Oh yeah, I was up at 6 a.m. for normal work.
Yeah.
And I was like texting people or putting it on Facebook saying like, you got this many hours left, get ready to go buy your tickets.
And so the moment it hit 0, I kept refreshing it over and over again, and then the HTML of the website stopped working, and so did the JavaScript. Right. So I was like, this is like 2 minutes in, I was like, this isn't working. I open up another web browser, I go to the site, and then it works for me, and I can click buy ticket. I bought both of our tickets, because he was going to buy his tomorrow, which would have been a stupid idea.
Oh, yeah.
Because they sold out in 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
I have a lot of friends that aren't happy about that.
Well, okay, so when they talked about this and the news like kind of was breaking, we understood that they bought a permit for 12,000 plus people.
12,000.
So it's like the biggest one you could buy. I thought there was going to be a lot more people.
Yep.
I know you can't have so many people in a building because of fire hazards,
Yeah.
and I would assume there might be something like that outside.
But it's a park, yeah.
Right, it's a park, so I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't sell out. Like, I figured it would sell out for the day, but we also didn't take account of scalpers.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing.
Everywhere.
So Niantic did the thing that Niantic does, and they didn't reveal any information about this event beforehand at all.
Yep.
So we didn't know what we were paying for or how much we were paying. We just knew when we could start throwing money at them. Yep. And I hope...
Not even how much money, just money. Just
start...
In general, you're going to throw money at
Throw it all. So when it opened up, a ton of us were super relieved when we found out they were only going to be $20. Mm-hmm. But that means the scalpers who wanted to get their hands on it were also super relieved because they sold out in 6 minutes, and within 10 minutes of that, they started showing up on eBay for as high as $500 for a scalp ticket.
Yeah, we've seen them. I think the lowest I've seen is 200. Yeah, you said you might have seen someone lower than that.
I saw some auctions for 50, but they disappeared immediately.
Right, and I've seen a lot.
It's disgusting.
Base 200, then creeping up from there, and then you have a lot of 500. I've seen people. I ended up looking on Craigslist. Yeah. I heard it was on there too. Craigslist is full of them. If you go on Craigslist, you won't find them maybe in our area, but you will find them in the Chicago area.
You won't. I hope so.
I know. So yeah, they're selling. I have no idea if they've sold any. Who knows if anybody's bought them? Yeah. But I have plenty of sad friends that are starting at one number and slowly creeping up to what they might pay.
The thing that sucks right now is that there's no digital release for these tickets. You can't buy a ticket and then just print out a receipt for it or the ticket itself. They're mailing it to you, which means there's $5 extra per ticket for shipping because you get a wristband and a ticket. Mm-hmm. That means like the longer you wait to get one, the higher in price they're going to be. But if you buy one right now, there's no guarantee that the person's actually going to give it to you.
Yeah, that's a fear, obviously. But you have their word, Terry, their word that they will send you the bracelet that you get. So you can hope that'll happen. But I don't think so.
I'm mad about this.
Who knows? We also have talked about, like, we're kind of nervous about how it's going to work when we get there. Yeah. How many people are actually going to be there at this event? How many people are going to be spoofing there? Because I don't like the idea of spoofing, but I'd be very upset if 4,000 of these tickets are people that aren't even going to show up or scalped. Yeah. And then we get there and there's
like 30 people,
and yet we still can't capture gems because some dude in Florida's there. Mm-hmm. You know, and And I understand if, like, we live in Michigan.
Miami, dude, 6969. The spoofer name, like, it's weird, too, because you can tell right away that a gym is held by a spoofer. Like, I've seen gyms downtown that are just held by, like spoof account, like, and then just, like, a series of 8 numbers. And, like, and then spoof account, and then the same 8 numbers, but the last one's different.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's very bad. Well, and they also talked about the fact that there's going to be events there, and there is, so there's a couple things that they said that they're going to do that the spoofers won't get, which is like the Boost Mobile / Sprint stores that are going to be there along the trail or whatever will have promo codes that they'll give out. I assume there'll just be someone out front, and
don't know.
I mean, if there are 8,000 tickets and 8,000 people were there, that would suck for the 4 people that worked that day at Boost Mobile.
Yeah. But again, this is Niantic holding this, so they're not telling us anything.
Yeah, we have no idea. It says that we're going to go there and get a promo code. Will it be just a picture on a wall that we all just get to look at? Will then we snap a picture of it, send it out, and will there only be 8,000 codes that can be received? And then the first 100 people that got in there sent it to 8,000 people? Who knows?
The first asshole with 1,000 followers on Twitter ruins it for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to figure this out, how it's going to happen.
Yeah. But our plan is really good. We're going to go... We live in Southeast Michigan.
Yes.
So we're about 4 hours away from Chicago.
Yeah.
And like this is the plan that I came up in my brain because it's happening on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We've got D&D Friday night.
It's true.
I think the best option is we go to D&D. Mm-hmm. And then we just leave from D&D.
Oh yeah,
to go fast.
I would have been up since 6 in the morning, and then we stay up late for D&D. So a great plan would just be drive 4 hours while I'm super tired.
Yeah,
I love it.
But then
it's gonna be great.
You were a trucker.
I am a trucker.
You've done that before.
Listen, I've only driven legally, Terry. We're not allowed to talk about this on the internet. I might have driven over my hours a couple times, but I'm used to driving that way.
Yeah.
This past weekend, I just drove to Columbus and back for Origins, so it was a big thing there too.
But I was thinking, like, if we leave earlier in the evening, like in the night,
I agree. We get done at like 9 or 10.
Waffle House.
Well, yeah, we definitely gonna go to Waffle House after D&D. But we leave here.
Even if we have to cancel GoFest for whatever reason, we're going to Waffle House that weekend.
Right. Well, we might. I don't know. We'll get robbed on the way there, and they'll take our bracelets, and then God knows what'll happen. Then they probably won't go to GoFest either because they're
buttholes.
Yeah, buttholes. Yeah. But no, if we leave, we leave 9:30, 10 whenever D&D is over. We can make it out there in 4 or 5 hours.
Sleep in the car.
Sleep in the car. The rest area. Hope we don't get murdered.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I have a pretty good idea about the good rest areas. There's actually a burrito place I want to take you to once GoFest is over. They give you a burrito that's like this, like the whole size that you're on.
You're gonna need a Magnum.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. I got my sister to try one time while we were driving, and I got it for her while I was driving.
Yeah. And she was eating it in the car.
Well, then no, she was in the truck. We were both truckers.
I don't have anything on me that near me that could be about that size. I just imagine it as like
it's big. It's really really big.
Street meat.
Yeah, it's so great. And the problem was she was just like, I'm gonna eat it while I'm driving. That was a bad decision because it fell out the bottom while she was driving. It's like all over the floor. She probably almost killed us.
That just sounds like shitty burrito wrapping.
No, it's because she just didn't know how to eat a burrito from there before. There's a way to eat giant burritos like that. You eat them a certain way. You just don't. You got to use some finesse.
You got to cup it.
Yes, she did not use proper cupping methods, but yeah, it was bad for her. But I would love to take you there because it's my favorite name. It's called Taco Burrito King. It's great. It's great.
Pretty good.
Yeah. But I believe it's like in Champaign or something.
Okay.
We'll get there. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. But going out there in the middle of the night, we'll stop at a rest area, sleep, go fest.
Wake up pretty much like it's when we're able to get up. Then we want to get there like as early as we can.
It might be worth it. It depends on if we're going to pack the car with cooler and stuff because we can't bring half that crap. That
I want to because if we can park close, then we can bring we can just pack a cooler full of sandwiches and
fruit. 7 and cruise in and find a place to park for the day. But yeah, we can probably do it. That would be the way to go.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how many people are actually there. What's going on?
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of people in Chicago that are angry that
real
they
mad.
Get tickets. And they live there.
Yep.
It'll be interesting. A lot of them were talking about how they were just going to stand outside the gate because how are you going to stop people from being there?
You could just see like one of the people working the event. They're like, "Oh, hey, do you have a ticket?" He's like, "No, I'm good."
Okay. While we've been just like living in a world where we have no idea what's going on there, I just want like a dunk tank of like something. I just give me a dunk tank with like a person that I don't like in there. That's all I want. Right. You know, so it would be interesting to.
Hi guys, I work for Niantic.
Well, yeah, or just give me some guy dressed up as James, and I get to dunk him in the dunk tape every time. It'd be great. Like they're talking about
James is like the best trainer in the whole series.
I know, but that's why I want to
dunk him. At least make him Ash Ketchum, because he's a terrible. Trainer.
That's fine. I'm fine with Ash. I'm open to whoever. Give us Gary. I love Gary, Gary. Right now, I'll dunk him too. I don't care.
Let me get in there.
Give us Richie. Richie was one of my favorite trainers, but obviously I'm fine with him.
Hi, I'm Ash, but better.
Better, but he lost.
Yeah.
So, he won, didn't he? He did win.
Did he?
Richie won, and then he beat Ash, and then Richie continued, and then he lost in like the next match or something. I think that's how. It's been a while. My Pokemon.
It's been like 15 years.
Oh my god. Listen, as bad as you were with Dragon Ball Z a minute ago, apparently I'm just as bad with Pokemon show. But man, it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, I'm excited. We get to go do something. I've never been to Chicago before. I don't travel very often. I'm actually a really terrible traveler, so he's gonna have to deal with me. But one of the biggest things that people are mad about is that there's a prohibited items list, and one of the things is no video recording of any kind.
Right.
So I'm gonna try to get as much footage as I can to fill out like a good 10 to 15 minute video, maybe a couple.
Oh, we're gonna do road trip videos.
Oh, duh.
They can't stop us in our cars.
No.
All right. So we're gonna do that. We'll probably do one in the midnight where we're like snuggling in the back with our covers on us.
Yeah.
And be like, we're ready for this, guys.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Pokejammies.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. If you think that I'm not gonna bring Pokejammies, you're ready for. Get ready for this.
I bought a Charmander toothbrush.
I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
There's between just being excited about this and the wonderment of what's about to happen, the luckiness that we had to get in here with these 2 tickets. We have a few friends that were going to go with us. Some that said they were going to go, and I never believed them.
There's always those.
Yeah, but there's 1, 2, 3 people that for sure wanted to go.
Yeah,
and they're not able to go.
Yeah, we're gonna try our best to make sure that we can get tickets. I'm
for
not everybody, but
I'm not upset that my pregnant fiance can't go because I was going to leave her behind, and she might have been kidnapped, and I might not have ever known my son. So who knows? Or my daughter said son. I already have a son, so I'm getting confused.
This is like
we'll edit this out.
So terrible.
But
staying in.
But yeah, no, I was totally gonna leave her, run away. There was gonna be a hair cross somewhere. This loser got to go get a hair cross earlier. I'm very upset about that.
I actually got I got the last candy I needed to max out his level today. They announced that there's going to be special Pokemon that'll only appear at Go Fest that don't appear anywhere else.
They show a Heracross. That doesn't mean they're going to be one, but
maybe there's going to be some regional exclusives. My hope is Delibird or Smeargle, because they don't exist in the game yet. Or even, I'll settle for unknown.
In the picture, they show an exclamation point unknown, so that might be when they release those.
They show an O and an exclamation point. And the thing that makes no sense is that the question mark and the exclamation point, they didn't start showing up until Gen 4.
Right.
So, if we start seeing Gen 4 Pokemon,
but you can't skip Gen 3 and then jumping that far,
But what if that's like the special gift? Like you get a rare exclusive Gen 4 Pokemon.
That would be very cool.
2 gens early.
I'm very excited for them to get further in the gens because we're getting closer to other things that I really like.
Gen 3 is one of my Gen 2 was my all-time favorite gen. Gen 3 is it's super up there. There's a lot of really solid Pokemon in there.
That was Ruby and Sapphire, right?
Yep.
So that's where I get my Relicanth. That's what I want. That's all I want in my life. Everyone was like, Corsola is awesome, and then Relicanth. I was like, that's my baby right there.
Yeah.
Go find this extinct thing.
I think the best thing about Corsola is that it's shiny as blue, and it looks really good.
I do like that. I mean, that's part of the reason why I like Heracross too. Is purple. Super great.
he's my baby.
But
his name is Disney because I caught him at Disney.
Why did you call him just Walt?
Because actually, the whole I didn't want to take the time to do the whole joke. But the whole way to Disney, my wife and I were just like, Disney World, because we were too excited to form words. So his name is Didney, D-I-D-N-E-Y.
Okay, that makes sense. It's all adorable and stuff.
Yeah. But I'm excited for GoFest.
I'm excited to go there. Hopefully the raids will be up by then. It sounds like the raids are going to be up any day.
Yep.
But only slowly for betas, and then more and more. Kind of like what happened when San Francisco got the new search.
New tracker.
Right, exactly. And then we didn't get it for, I don't know, like 3 weeks later or something.
And a bit of news that I did notice is that there are new gyms popping up where there weren't gyms before.
Yes.
Some that there was nothing there, but now there's a gym. Some Pokestops are becoming gyms, and there are some new Pokestops that didn't exist before. So
there's a church down the road from me.
Yeah.
They when Pokemon Go first came out, they got 3 new stops and a gym, and they were so angry that they had foot traffic. I guess they just don't like new people on their property. I don't know. Pokemon Go people most of the time are very clean and they take care of themselves.
Usually.
You're right, but you would at least think if you just put out a donation box and be like, hey, we're godly people.
Yep.
Maybe if you're going to just come to our territory and not practice God stuff, you would donate because some people are going to trash this place a little bit.
Yeah.
But they did not. Instead, they went the other way, which was to be expected, and just raged against the machine of Niantic, and they got everything removed except for, I think, one stop that came back later after an update. I think, like, basically everything was gone. It was white.
Yeah.
And then later on, there was a big update about they added more stops or something, and then they got another one. So I think they just forgot that church didn't want anything. And then today when I went by, now there's a gym there, so I'm just like... But the gym you can reach from the street. Before the gym was like right in the middle of their church, so you had to get into their parking lot. So now you can just do it from the street. So I'm hoping that they don't flip out about that. So
All right.
I don't know.
But you can see more of this guy coming up soon when we go to GoFest.
Yes.
Also, I alluded in an earlier video about
He's knocking things over back there.
In an earlier video, I alluded to doing some new and cool things with some cool people.
Yes.
These are 2 of them.
Hey.
So look out for that. There's nothing finalized for that.
We'll figure that out.
We'll see you guys later. This is going on 20 minutes, so...
Ooh. Good video time. Yeah.
Have you ever had birch beer?
No.
Do you want to try it?
It's very delicious.
It's root beer, but instead of using anise root, they use birch root.
Anus shoot?